Thank you so much, Nat. We do go into game number 1 here between T1 and RSG. And so who has the advantage? Which poison is superior, Jonathan?
No one has an advantage, Mike. We all lose for this presence in Dota 2. This is just not fun for anyone. It's not fun for Cuckoo. It's not fun for MKS. Only Roger gets to really have fun in Cuckoo, actually. Yeah, Cuckoo gets to have some fun.
Yeah, you should be dying here. They will. Gabby will be able to pick up first blood on the Magnus, just abusing the shockwave to be able to secure the kill. Props to Whitemon John. He did not pop that mango and end up taking the kill for himself. I definitely would have.
This is why the Dawnbreaker of Michael Phoenix is something to avoid in your pubs. If you see a certain person with a Phoenix in your pubs in Southeast Asia picking Dawnbreaker, you know what to do, guys. You know what.
Bottom lane. MKS gonna drop Cuckoo, able to take 1 kill, might have another. And Roger's gonna drop Zephyr. Be careful, sir. I don't think he needed to do that. I don't think he needed to do that.
Yeah.
The hoodwink, he's just been chased down the whole time. Every time Whitemon's got that Celestial Hammer, he just throws it out and just makes Jarbonbon's life a living hell. Speaking of the devil, Whitemon is going to show up for the 6-minute power room, but it is going to be down a bot where Carl has already picked one up. He'll go for a TP play out, but the Illuminate is going to fly right through. They just made sure to burn through the refraction charges. And now they can pressure that mid-tier 1 tower.
Boot camp area? I think that's what they were talking about last time in Stockholm as well, so hopefully the connection holds up. We've seen last choice.
Overgrowth, MKS gonna get caught out. He just picked up a haste rune, but it won't matter. Whitemon now on a killing spree on this Dawnbreaker. Great overgrowth being committed by Zephyr. And while we're speaking about Stockholm, John, I may as well tell everybody that the moment I met Zephyr, I realized he didn't know my name.
Working towards that rate pack. So it does look like T1 just wants to mitigate that wide AoE damage coming through here. They do catch out Carl, but can't really kill him off. Neither can Carl really commit.
Well, they might be able to kill Carl off here, John. Rupture is committed. Blood right. It's going to connect, but here comes the Solar Guardian from Whitemon to remain protected here on the TA as Roger is still trying to go, but they're going to donate another life away as the overgrowth is going to go right through. They might be able to at least get Whitemon. In fact, Xiao Yu, he jumps in the right moment. They at least find both supports for the side of RSG. T1, they do manage to get Carl out of there. So you do save the TA, but it does cost you heavily.
Yeah, it comes at a massive cost. The 2 support kills are actually pretty darn big for RSG, and that's a great blink reveal from Xiao Yu. Did have a slower start, hits that timing, starts to get aggressive with his team, and now they get to invade those stacks. Carl wants them for himself, he can't really clear them.
Gets caught out with a bushwhack. Carl is going to give his own life away now. RSG able to take one away from them. I think Carl was just trying to get in range to be able to snipe some of those big ancient creeps, but gets nothing for his trouble.
A great job of buying Gabby space. He's got this blink up already, Mike, with the Echo Saber. 14 minutes in. This is a very farmed Magnus.
Zephyr, he's already getting the info for his team, though he has been caught out. So he might just drop before the team fight really starts, and will. But he knows they're in there somewhere. Gabby, he's going to make his way over with Whitemon. They do have the Solar Guardian combination with the RP as Gabby's going to jump right in. They've got the Mars trapped up. Bushwhack going to make it a little bit more challenging, but eventually they should have it. As Xiao Yu going to drop the arena, going to try and fight back. Xiao Yu may have set up a perfect team fight. They take down the Mars, but can they survive through it? Gabby about to drop, does go down. XE learn with a double kill as Whitemon tries to run. Bushwhack won't land, but MKS eventually should be able to catch up and get the kill. Jarbonbon is the one to take it. Perfect setup there by the Mars. He knows he's going to die, but he makes sure he takes them with him.
Great turnaround from RSG to go into that TP point.
Want it. XE learn right behind him, but Xiao Yu still might be the perfect bait here once again as RSG gonna throw down the arena, gonna try and force the fight. Illuminate gonna fly right through very, very soon. Cuckoo in trouble, is gonna get taken down, it seems like eventually, and he does. But it's a 1-for-1 this time. Roger gonna pop the poison over, and that's a great bushwhack out. Jarbonbon catching out both as Carl's gonna try and back out of there, but they've got another one. MKS, he's in again. Gabby does at least TP away, but Whitemon cannot do the same. RSG, you really gotta give props here to Jarbonbon. These bushwhacks have been fantastic.
They're connecting very well together with Exilern as well. The Chakra to drop that Bushwhack cooldown.
RSG trying to rush it before T1 notices. And it seems like they might just get away with this. There is a bit of a group up coming in from T1, but they need to hurry up if they want to get there in time. RSG still going for this. Cuckoo making his way over. It looks like he's too late though. Roshan is still dropping. They're still trying to get there, but it's not going to be enough. Not quick enough at the least. Now Zhao Yu, Arena is down. They caught Cuckoo on the Viper. He'll be left to die here by T1. In fact, never mind Gabby. He's going to make the jump in. They do at least find Zhao Yu as a trade. In fact, MKS, he got stunned up. But it seems like they'll accept the 2-for-1. In fact, never mind Carl. He's been caught in the backside and is going to drop. Well, it was a good trade before Carl got caught out, and well, now it doesn't look very good.
Just catch one hero out, force the rest of T1 on top, and then just clean up afterwards while maintaining really good distancing. Gabby just has a hard shot catching big RPs.
Leipnir gonna set up onto Whitemon. He's just gonna drop instantly as Cuckoo again has been caught out on the Viper in the arena by Zhao Yu. MKS is gonna make the jump in and try, and does eventually get the Viper down. It only cost them Roger. Gabby does eventually throw the RP out, but this mid BKB trying for the skewer. He's not going to get an MKS. Somehow still alive. Walks out, but no, the side blades. The side blades connect. MKS, he had the Aegis anyway. He won't mind the reset too much, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to go high ground off this. T1 are successfully holding high ground, but it is costing them a lot every single time. Big pick off for T1. If they could find it. He's top of the net worth board right now. They are 13k behind. This is the one they need. But Exilern is being very sneaky in that tree line. Still, they're going to find him. Gabby is in with the RP, with the Solar Guardian. They have the lockdown. They'll take him out. That's a godlike spree to go the way of Cuckoo. In goes the fight, though. Zhao Yu setting up Cuckoo. He'll man up on the Viper with his own BKB now. They may have overextended. RSG, I don't think this was a team fight. They're still trying, though. They take down Zephyr. They've got Whitemon down. In fact, Cuckoo, he might die as well. On the Viper, he's gone. Carl forced the BKB TP out. Even with Exilern gone, they still managed to pull off the victory here. RSG, a 2-for-3 trade. But the gold change does work in favor of T1.
It's still a massive kill for them to find. Top net worth on Exilern. So the bounce back gold is very, very useful for the side of T1. I think the massive issue for T1 there is they instantly burst down to Kotal, but they had nothing left in the tank to hold down the Bloodseeker to prevent Zhao Yu from getting that good arena off without the RP and the Overgrowth and Solar Guardian.
So they just keep split pushing the lanes that way and indefinitely try to hold out this game. RSG in the meantime, smoked up as 3, trying to find themselves a target, but nobody's showing. In fact, towards the tier 3 tower, they do actually find Cuckoo, who does BKB up immediately. But Rupture is there, Solar Guardian, it will be committed. Cuckoo gonna try for the TP out, the Bushwhack missed time, isn't good enough. Meanwhile, Gabby has made the jump in. He does have RP available and does commit it eventually. Trying to get down Zhao Yu on the Mars. They do get him out. On MKS they go, but they've got Gabby locked down. The sharpshooter's gonna be enough to take him out. It's MKS. He's more than happy to fight with this Aegis up. Do they try for high ground? I mean, Gabby's down to 75
points. They can make it awkward for RSG to get up there. I think RSG is doing a great job of making it tough for T1 to find that. Right? Like they forced Carl to have to go into the Ags to split push to get some space out on the map, prevent themselves from being overwhelmed from this push, and make it awkward for RSG to find the angle. RSG is doing the same. They just cut through the creep wave, and they get a creep wave close enough to that tier 3 mid to get some damage off into the top tier 3 instead.
Oh, Gabby, nice skewer. No, it's going to be interrupted. The blinding light is not allowed to keep going. It's now the Spirit is there. Zhao Yu jumping right back in. The Solar Guardian trying to keep him alive, but Gabby, he's going to get caught out and he's taken down. No buyback available. Can they find MKS though? Whitemon, he's still trying to at least get the first life, but MKS, no, he's going to die. The tier 3 tower takes him out. They can still try for the high ground though. Gabby's out without buyback. He's short by about 200 gold right now. Couple bounty runes might fix that problem, but they can't get there in time. They've got to protect this top tier 3 tower. Zhao Yu going to be spotted in the tree line, but does land a nice spear off onto Whitemon. The Crimson Guard now protecting the T3 tower. They are trying absolutely everything to delay this as much as possible, but now with the Bushwhack and Cuckoo trapped in the arena, he's going to go for the fight out. Milkstrike is there, Carl trying to go after MKS, but they are both going to be force-stuffed out. Wymon going to sit back. Bushwhack is there. Cuckoo does get caught again, but they are not allowing the high ground attempt to come through.
So they want to force the high ground, force the buyback out from Gabby before anything else.
They're going to try now. Rupture is there. Cuckoo gonna be the target. Roger gonna back his way out for now, but the tier 3 tower is under siege, and now the arena gonna miss out on everybody. Sharpshooter will fly through. Tier 3 tower though still dropping. T1, they've got to make an entry somehow to this fight. It doesn't seem like they want to buy back on Gabby though, so they might just sacrifice this mid lane of barracks unless they absolutely need to buy back. The mid racks, it's going to go down for free, or maybe not. MKS still being chipped away at. The Treant Protector slowly healing up that Rax, and with the bonus armor, it is rather hard, but Zhao Yu makes the jump in onto Cuckoo. They could try for the Viper, but he's still quite tanky and alive. In fact, now they might be able to turn soon. Gabby, he's up in 8 seconds, so they do jump in with the TA. They try. There's just Solar Guardian out, making it even harder. Here comes Gabby. In 1 second, he'll be up at Carl. He's dropping way too low on the TA. He might just be down, and he is. He does end up dropping. Gabby, he'll join the team fight, but where's the RP out? He needs to throw it out right now. MKS still walking away. Gabby, he'll go for the skewer out. He does catch MKS. That's a godlike spree to go the way of the Magnus, and now Carl, he'll buy back immediately. Zhao Yu in trouble, but does put the shield up, tries to walk away. In the meantime, Roger, he does get out of there. Gabby, he'll get caught by the Bushwhack. They can't find much more. They do get 2 for their trouble. They do get a hell of a lot of gold away from this Bloodseeker. They haven't got buyback on MKS though, John. Cuckoo, he might know this. He wants the buyback to be committed. Mind you, no RP's up, so Gabby, he'll be relying on the skewer back. There's going to be a big wrap around here, T1. Trying to get to that Radiant Triangle. Zhao Yu, he'll break the smoke. Gabby going to try for his luck. Skewer, not going to connect. Zhao Yu, he'll get an arena down. Spear out onto Whitemon. Sharpshooter does also connect, but they're too tanky. They need to keep going. Keep trying to commit as the Bushwhack. It does land into the Dawnbreaker. Zhao Yu still trying onto Whitemon, but he's just still tanking through it, trying to walk away, and he actually is going to make it out. In fact, Gabby now, another shot at the skewer back does find Zhao Yu with the overgrowth, hold him down. Zhao Yu still trying to run, does actually survive.
What?
The Illuminate. Roger, he'll jump in for the poison over, and now the Bushwhack onto 3 targets. A complete mess in the top lane as they've got the Bloodseeker. MKS, has he gone too far? He just respawned. He's trying to man fight against the whole team. He'll find Carl on the TA. MKS, how are you still living? How's he alive? Wymon, speaking of how you're still alive, might eventually fall, and does. MKS, he literally fought the whole team and still won, John.
Oh man, that sustain he's getting out, just way too much. Really good play from Roger, just throwing his life forward, getting that Poison Nova off to drop the side of T1.
Move in, Cuckoo. Still trying to protect the melee barracks. Carl's up in 15 seconds. They might be able to fight very, very soon as the Bloodseeker gonna back off and play very, very carefully here, but the Rax, it's still standing. The Crimson Guard, it makes it so much tankier with the living armor, and now Gabby jumps in. RP committed. MKS is the target. Arena down. Zhao Yu, he's going to try and save for the Bloodseeker. Will lose his first life as Cuckoo dropping low himself. Might just go down to the Viper, but he's going to go for the man fight as the RP committed again. Skewer back. It's not going to make it to the fountain of the Bloodseeker. Somehow surviving as now Overgrowth's committed, but Zephyr goes down. Back into the mid-racks they go. The melee barracks will finally go down.
Dire's middle barracks is falling.
Gabby, he's going to try again with the skewer back on a Roger, but the Aeon Disc is going to protect him. Now the Arena Spear is out. Zhao Yu, he's got the pause. 1 Magnus, the Bushwhack, it'll land. Sharpshooter onto Carl, or rather it was onto Cuckoo, but now the Solar Guardian keeping them alive as Gabby trying to get them into the base, but it's not enough. The Blinding Light again, it's going to save from the skewer. MKS trusting his Keeper of the Light to stay alive. As they go in again, Roger, he might drop. Nullify is out. Bushwhack gonna hold both of them down now. Gleipnir is out. Bloodrite is there. Gabby trying to chase Roger with the Blinding Light again. XE learn. He won't leave these guys alone. These Blinding Lights, He's literally holding on to them to interrupt the skewer every single time.
In there and use that. Feels like Gabby's been pretty hesitant to BKB RP. He tends to save that BKB afterwards, although...
Oh, RP's committed. They've got the Bloodseeker. MKS has been a real nuisance recently. Can they take him down? MKS trying to run. Overgrowth is there, but he mantles it off. They can't hold him down, but now the RP. Gabby, he's got 3 of them this time. In fact, 4 with the skewer. Solar Guardian in. Maybe they can get him. They've got 2 of them right now. Xiao Yu gonna try and BKB and run out of there. He's gonna make it for now, but Whitemon thinking about the chase. Won't keep going. They held high ground. That'll be enough.
Oh, what a game so far. Back and forth. Oh, refresh us out. A million things going on in the map. They managed to get that secondary arena. It looked good for RSG to turn around. Instead, it
still feels like he's not at that point where he can really just delete people on this TA as the rupture. Is going to make life even harder for him now. He'll sit back and relax, but without that living armor, it's just not as tanky as tier 3 tower. Gabby, he'll miss the skewer back. They won't miss the spear though onto Cuckoo. They've got the Viper. Sharpshooter connects with the Nullifier. The Solar Guardian not going to do anything. Well, not enough the least, as now they've got the TA locked down with the Bushwhack for Carl. He's alive and he does get Roger. Buyback is immediate from Roger. Zephyr up in 20. They're missing Cuckoo now as Whitemon does get caught out, and Xiao Yu does secure another. Whitemon does have buyback, but they might have to give up the bot lane of Barracks here and hope for the best with that top lane of Barracks. As RSG now smelling blood in the water. Gabby trying to jump in with blinding light again, gonna save the day. Roger in trouble, but not for long. Gabby, he's the one really in trouble. He does have buyback. He'll have to commit for this last team fight. He still has both RPs up. They've been very good here, RSG, at avoiding the RPs from Gabby, especially the skewer back at Roger. It's going to be fine. Bushwhack out onto Carl once again. The Hex is there. RP only connecting on one Gabby. He'll skewer nothing back. Carl's in big trouble. He can't afford to die right now, but MKS, he's on the job. Bushwhack again from Zhao Bonbon. He is down. He does have buyback though as Gabby trying once again, but Roger is saved by the blinding light. Another skewer back on the Venomancer, but the top racks, it is just going down. It's just going down. They've got to protect. T1. They're going to hold on to one range Barracks now, John. Just one.
God.
Fight. Making sure to cut off anyone as Gabby has been pinged out. They know where he is. The Bushwhack is going to land. They've got the Magnus. Speed down, but Gabby, he's going to survive. With the BKB out, he will walk away. Instead, Cuckoo is the one in trouble. Bushwhack is going to land onto the Viper. He's still alive, but no, the bash comes out. The Viper somehow still alive. Gabby trying to save the Bloodseeker now. The one in danger is Gabby. Commit the double RP out, but now double arena is going to be committed. The Bloodseeker still alive. MKS, he'll get back to fighting. Onto Carl he goes. MKS is not dying. Not this team fight. He'll keep it going. There's another skewer back. Is it going to be enough? MKS, he is somehow still alive, but no, they finally take him down. The Bloodseeker is gone, but now Cuckoo and Carl both look to be taken out as the Viper surely cannot survive. MKS, he brought back in for the Roshan they go.
Probably just one for heroes that can't deal with these waves. Gabby still trying to play tag, isn't able to contest a Roshan. He's gonna have to try to run away from this one.
Oh, Zephyr already called out GG. He just calls it. Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Oh, what a great game from RSG. RSG, they came in swinging this game one, John. I wonder if there's any kind of qualms here with the draft from T1. But obviously a very kind of confident draft to go for. But for RSG, it does seem like they've gotten things together after Pro Series. Well, we'd love a game 3 on our end of things, Jonathan. You and I, we never get tired. We want that third game here between T1 and RSG.
Offensive, but you probably don't really want to aim for that, because as damage flies up, soul assumption charges build up, and just gets pretty painful. It's also fairly durable for Zephyr to kind of trade hits, and MKS is already dropping low.
Oh, he's gone. Cuckoo able to get the second soul assumption off, does secure the kill. I suppose that's the idea, right? Like with this Dawnbreaker Visage, let's just make the laning stage a living hell for MKS. Get the chains out. XC learn. I mean, it's Bat Rider. He's going to be more than happy to fight back every time. He won't be too bothered by it. Meanwhile, though, Roger may be bothered by Zephyr, who does get another kill, this time onto the Snapfire. Zephyr, again, on the Dawnbreaker, it is still a very, very strong laning hero. In the meantime, though, down at bot lane, Bon able to pick up Whitemon on the Marcy. So a bit of a trade across the map.
Okay.
Still jump in, Remnant forward, DD is picked up by XE Learn, but it may cost him his own life. He's gonna pop it and try to survive through this as Bon does hold down the Marcy. Roger, he's gonna rotate with the cookie, but it's not gonna be enough. Not to save XE Learn. Now they can move on to Bon and find a second. Zephyr with a killing spree now as Whitemon will jump in. No dispose available, but they are after Roger. They have the hammer to throw out, and Zephyr, he'll get a double, but now Xiao Yu in with the Mars. He'll get Whitemon down. Zephyr, he'll just TP right out in front, and he'll make it out as Carl is going to kind of substitute back in onto the Mars, but does not want to dive into the T1 tower, so he'll back off.
Radiant structures.
Roger's trying his best to hold that top T1 tower, but there is a big group up here from T1. That tower will drop no problem, and now Roger needs a way out, but Whitemon right on his target. Carl is going to find him with the chains out. Be a free kill onto the Snapfire as Roger. No way out surely, but they might try to trade Xiao Yu. Makes the jump in, but the Serpent Wards, it's blocked him in. They've got Xiao Yu blocked in the Serpent Wards right now. He's going to drop. Bon, he will follow. MKS, he's going to join the team fight along with XE Learn, but it's not the team fight they wanted. He's going to try to run, with the Soul Assumption is going to be just enough with Whitemon to take him down. As Zephyr is going to drop to boot. MKS, maybe he could try to clean up as he chases down Whitemon, but the rebound away is going to make it so he is out just fine. Still a favorable trade to go the way of T1 as they get a 2 for 4. Serpent Wards here thanks to Bon, but Xiao Yu, he does get caught once again on the Mars. They are not giving this man a break as they dispose. Whitemon just punching his way forward. And Cuckoo will take the kill once again on the Visage. Back into the mid lane they go. There is going to be a lasso out. Zephyr might drop, but they might find a great trade. XE Learn in massive trouble is going to drop. Carl, he'll take another as Roger will be chased down. He is not making it out either. And you know, John, that's one combination we never talked about. Sidekick plus Ember Spirit with the Sleight of Fist. Seems pretty good.
And that is a very good way to leverage that right-click damage. They have found MKS here.
Gabby, nice stun. Even going to throw the voice lines out as MKS. Nowhere to go. Hands up from Gabby. No high five to come, though.
Maybe you should...
T1 really not wanting a repeat of what happened in Game 1. And they are really giving it to RSG right now.
Yeah, they're keeping the aggression up. They see MKS again. He still doesn't have that battle fury. Every single time he's disrupted from farming, it's just painful.
Arena down though, Xiao Yu gonna try and turn this now as Zephyr will commit the Solar Guardian, not allowing the damage to come in, but MKS does jump in, killing off Carl. That's a big one on the Ember. A lot of gold to go the way of MKS, but now XE Learn, Whitemon just taking him out on his own. Whitemon doing so much work on this Marcius. What a great cookie, Roger! He lands on 3 heroes with a creep. Gabby gonna get locked down. Cuckoo gonna try and protect, but MKS, he's gonna jump right in. That'll be a Dragon Knight gone. Gabby, hands down this time around as Cuckoo also getting caught out. It's gonna be a full team wipe. What a cookie out from Roger.
Catch all the right heroes. They managed to get the follow-up on RSG's end, and T1 still playing really fast, but not respecting all of that control. Catch some big heroes here if they're not careful.
They may. MKS gonna try to go for a run. He's a massive target. He's got the Battle Fury up, but it's not gonna be enough with the Solar Guardian. Cookie does save, at least for now, but MKS, Blink Strike away, surely dies here. Carl going for the chase. MKS trying to hide in the tree line. Oh, that'll Blink Strike out. Maybe he has made it, but no. Sleight of Fist does connect. T1, they'll keep rushing them down. RSG trying to split up and just try to survive, but it's not going to happen. T1 are just all over it. Carl will take down another. Roger, or another Bon is going to drop. T1, 4 for nothing is the trade. Don't be BKB and run. Carl, he'll try for the chase. He won't find anything yet. Instead, they've spotted out MKS. In the mid lane, and the scan is out. They know exactly where he's gone. MKS going to try and juke away with the blur. Might just make it. Gabby, he'll go the other way. MKS somehow still avoiding everything from T1 as now they make the jump in onto Carl. They want the Aegis down. Carl in big trouble. He's going to drop the first time. BKB up on MKS. If they want to try and abuse it, Zhao Yu is going to make the jump in onto Weimer, but MKS, he's been caught out. Dragon Tail does land. He does blink strike away with the blur. He does survive a little bit longer. Celestial Hammer is forward from Zephyr. Spear away from Zhao Bonbon and Zhao Yu, but is it going to be enough? Mortimer's Kisses to fly in. Can they really keep the team fight going? MKS, he'll stick around. Carl, he's looking to jump in after XC Learn, but won't do so. In fact, Spear back is there. Zhao Yu, he's caught a big fish. Carl's going to drop. Cuckoo and Gabby now, they need to back out of there because RSG, they might be able to clean this one up. MKS wants it. Cuckoo has been slowed up. Will try to run. Zhao Yu, he won't connect the spear. Meanwhile, Gabby
MKS?
back on MKS. They've got him. They've got the PA down. In they go again. XC Learn gonna catch Cuckoo on the visage as Zhao Yu holds the rest back, but Cuckoo, he's surviving. Soul Assumption out, still surviving in the stone form. They cannot kill the visage off. He's gonna be fine. XC Learn, he's the one to go down as T1. They're gonna get a full team wipe out of this. They even find Roger. RSG trying to play on the edge, but they do get punished. The T1 close to giving a hell of a lot back the way of RSG, but they managed to salvage the situation.
Live for a hell lot longer. Kuki's shown us multiple times that you probably don't want to jump him first, but who do you jump for then? Gabby's also highly durable. You've got the BKB up in Carl. Your two supports are fairly tanky, being strength support, so it's hard to really get anyone pinned down.
This could be a bad team fight. Arena catches nobody, but they'll drag Gabby in. Spear is going to land. Serpent was dropped as well. They dragged the Gabby out of the arena on the other side of it. Meanwhile, Roger already gone, but Gabby in big trouble. The Dragon Knight is down. It's all up to Carl and Cuckoo to try and make this team fight work as they do find Jump on Bon. Onto MKS they go. That's the big one. The PA, MKS, he'll blink strike away, but the chase is still going. Carl, he'll BKB up. He really wants to kill him. They're going to find it. No problem. On to more. They'll find XC Learn on the Bat Rider. It's going to be another great team fight for T1. There's only one survivor, and not for long. Whitemon will toss it back. Zhao Yu going to drop. A full team wipe out for T1. They might just go high ground once again.
I mean, you don't have the DK, you still have a Visage up with the AC and the sidekick that can kick in just to speed up.
So onto the bottom T3 tower. T1. There's no sidekick yet, though, John. That's what you've got to really enjoy, the sidekick. Then we go
my God.
onto the Snapfire. They've got Roger. They've got the Mega Creeps. They've got Zhao Yu and Zhao Bonbon. So T1 should be able to just finish off this game now. MKS is still around. Look at that damage, Jonathan. Look at that balance. This is truly the balance I was looking for today, John, in this new patch. Look at that. There goes your T4 tower.
It's like double damage on the familiar, dude. It's plus
It is.
86.
MKS, he needs a double damage right now. He'll pop his BKB out, try to go for the fight with the Fan of Knives onto Gabby, but Gabby, he's fine. He'll pop his BKB, Dragon Tail out. MKS, he's trapped up. Zhao Yu trying to help the best he can, but they can't do anything. GG's called. RSG, they will drop game number 2. And luckily for us and the viewers, John, that means game number 3 between these two teams.
Oh yeah, T1. I mean, I feel like today we've just cursed every team we said has a better draft. Every single time we say this guy.
Certainly is. Thank you very much. Now we do go into game number 3 between T1 and RSG. And John, you know, I
feel like RSG's draft more. Like, to be completely honest, RSG's draft looks a little bit more well-rounded. They've got good ways to clear out Black Hole. They've always got the capability to steal it. Roger on his Rubik. I like the Winter Wyvern here as well up against TA pick. You have a lot going for you on RSG's end, so I feel like their condition of winning out here feels a lot easier to accomplish, but T1's shown us they can make these weirder drafts work sometimes.
Oh, toss back. Zhao Yu, he's going to be fine. Whitemon actually the one in trouble, and he's going to drop. XC Learn, that's a great start for the Leshrac. Mid lane. Even MKS chasing down Carl here on the Void Spirit, just to make his life a little bit harder. And I suppose, John, I shouldn't even comment on the First Blood, because apparently it was coming up.
That in the CS. Cuckoo's doing a good job just pulling back his Eidolon, so he's always going to be able to at least deny a range creep every now and again, so should still be able to be annoying up against MKS, but to really stop the Terrorblade farm doesn't quite feel like it. Unless they can maybe hook up with, say, Malefice into a good shackle.
Mid lane, Learn. He might have another kill on his hands, and he does. Landing a very nice split earth onto the Void Spirit. He will take him out. That is a second kill already for Learn.
Yeah, it's just a tough lane for Carl to manage. He can't really do too much to target. They want to kind of put him off his game and change his mental mindset, and
not again.
RSG doing a good job here.
Carl, he jumped back in, John. Pulse Nova's there. They've got to force the rotations to help out. Carl is going to survive. Whitemon, he'll be there to save the day. Learn dropping low and does finally go down.
The way of our Lesh, level 2 Edict now up. Just need an area to commit on. I think the side of RSG would like to see some of these towers to start to melt.
Oh, Cuckoo in trouble now. Lift up is there. Roger, he might drop, but MKS gets a very nice trade on the TB. Cuckoo just getting taken out prior to that level 6 mark. Now does have it up, but would have preferred to have it up in that team fight. He would have loved that black hole as mid lane now. Carl again in trouble. Split Earth not going to land this time, though. He has his level 6. What's happening top lane? The mid lane is still under siege. Gabby is trying to hold on to it, but he can't do it on his own. He needs the help right now. TPs are coming. Whitemon, he'll join in. Learn, he'll be cold and braced up. Try to heal him back up, but the Aether Remnant is going to land. Gabby, he might be able to really clean up as they got Jump on Bond and they've got Learn. In fact, they've even got Roger. Zephyr, the one to take the double kill on the Wind Ranger, and now Zhao Yu has joined in, but he might be more food to go the way of T1 as the body blocks are there from Carl. Hold him down. Aether Remnant does connect. They've got another. Zephyr with a triple kill on the Pos4 Wind Ranger. In RSG, they have thrown so much gold back the way of T1.
It was a strong start. They overstayed their position there on the mid. All set for the defense. Xiao Bon and a good angle, though. Cuckoo does have a lot of reach with a black hole. He finds a good opportunity.
He's got nothing to block off that Winter's Curse, as Whitemon might find Xiao Bon in just a moment. They haven't spotted him out yet. Jackal's not going to land. Winter's Curse out. They've got Whitemon on the Tiny. Cuckoo needs to move his way in. Can't do so quite yet. Zhao Yu, he's going to find him in the tree line. T1, they're in big trouble. Zephyr is going to try and back out. Carl will do the same and does somehow make it. But in the meantime, Cuckoo has been caught. Zephyr does TP up, but you're going to lose the Enigma. And the top T2 tower for that matter. RSG, they get what they came for in the voice lines they've started. T1, just no right being at that top lane. They do end up getting punished heavily. This time, Roshan started now. T1 with the Desolator up on Gabby can get this done very fast, but they might go for the fight first instead. Carl being caught out with the Rolling Thunder. Zhao Yu, it's a great initiation. Carl is going to get taken out as now they've got Gabby held down on the TA. Sunder, MKS going to connect perfectly as Gabby. And T1 have gone too far. Roger chasing for a bit more, but doesn't have lift available right now. Instead, though, Zhao Yu going to keep the fight going. Nice shackle from Zephyr. Will hold him down, but Roger, he's got the Malefice. That'll stun up Cuckoo. Hold him down long enough, and he's gone. Oh, T1, they get a little bit too confident. Sad part is, John, that fight happened without Learn.
Yeah, and they got a good kill. They tried to force more out of it instead of going for the safe play on Roche, and now they're going to lose Roche on themselves. RSG go in. Damage output is there from MKS. Going to be all for chaining together from the side of RSG with lift into the stun. They still have the Aegis for 2 minutes as well. They just go high ground.
He's found Cuckoo on the Enigma. There's going to be no black hole. He's got buyback available. MKS, does he want to keep going? He'll sunder Xiao Bon. Nice initiation from Whitemon, but there's no follow-up to it. Instead, T1 just trying to prep for the defense. They don't want to fight into this Metamorphosis right now. Not into the Aegis either, but they've got no choice in the matter. Carl, he's going to try to jump in, but has to jump right back out. MKS in the meantime, he'll find the mid-racks, surely. As T1, they are still trying to hold, just poke and prod at this Terrorblade, but he's still fine. Gabby instead going to jump on Roger, does at least find the Rubik, but look at the damage output. Winter's Curse is out. MKS, he's got time to try and go after this TA, but Carl is going to hold him back. Gabby trying to find a way out, but the big hippie's worn off. MKS going to rush right in. They take the kill with Zhao Yu. They might find the Aegis, and they will, but they got so much out of this mid-team fight. RSG, one step closer to taking game number 3 in the whole series altogether. T1, they've got a lot of work to do in this game, John.
Yeah, they have a lot to try to hold out, and we saw them do some great hand here. And Gabby has already shown that BKB. He needs more. It just doesn't feel like he can burst the big gears fast enough. So RSG are going for a smoke, but so is T1.
XE Learn being caught out. That'll be a big pickoff if T1 can find it. They're going to try, but the Bloodstone is there. XE Learn surviving. Is now RSG coming in from the backside. Big Winter's Curse out. It's going to buy a bit of time at the Black Hole. Is there Cuckoo trying to save the day? XE Learn. He does finally end up dropping. MKS though moving in, trying to find Gabby. But where's the detection? Gabby's fine. T1, they're backing their way out successfully. At least for now. Carl might eventually get caught out. Gabby is still sitting in the meld strike. He has not moved. I guess they're going to creep skip this one. I can't believe he hasn't been caught. Meanwhile, Zephyr still dragging this out quite a bit, making sure that MKS cannot hit the T2 tower, but now Carl is going to get caught. They just don't have the disable yet, so MKS still will be chased down. Zhao Bon does end up going down. As now, well, the TB, he's going to be all right, but no, not for long. They got Carl, but they lose MKS. As Roger's going to drop to boot. T1 making the defense work now. So they get a 1-for-4 trade. RSG, the one's going a bit too far.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
For Cuckoo. He's got some spider legs though, that'll help. At least with the initiation. It's RSG grouping up in the mid lane, hoping to find themselves a pick-off as Carl. He's going to be around on the Void Spirit. Is this bait though? Carl, surely, is not running through the mid lane on purpose. So they are going to smoke up. Smoke broken immediately. Carl, he's going to get lifted up. He hasn't realized yet. They stun him up. But can they burst him down? Whitemon trying to save it. The Rolling Thunder. It connected in time. Carl still going to be able to step out though. Is going to survive the initial onslaught. Towards the left side, Gabby. He's a much bigger target, but he's found Zhao Bon. Now with the TP out, he's been bashed up. Oh, Zhao, you had a basher. That's a massive kill for the side of RSG.
Yeah, they've had that for a while. They canceled the Black Hole a while ago with that basher as well in the swash. And Gabby's gone without buyback. This could lead to another high ground push. RSG opting to go for that instead of something like a Roshan Metamorphosis. Not the longest time in the world left
so far, but he is definitely chipping away at the HP pools of RSG. He's going to jump in again onto XE Learn, but has he gone too far? Whitemon is there to try and help out, but he's going to sacrifice his own life as now Zhao Yu does catch out the Void Spirit. Carl, he can't afford to die right now. You'll Scepter out. Ash will step in 1 second. He needs it right now, though, and it's not going to be enough. Carl's down. He has buyback. He may need to commit it as they've lost their second lane of barracks, and now RSG, they want to die for more. Reflection is there. MKS doesn't have the Metamorphosis. Cuckoo has the Black Hole but gets silenced up, but he does get towards that fountain. He is going to survive another day. 1 lane of barracks left here for RSG. T1, when things are getting desperate, they're going to jump in. Gabby is there. Winter's Curse does save. Gabby going to get turned on. There's your Sunder. MKS, he's got the reset. The bash out. Gabby's gone. No buyback available for the TA. T1, they're in big trouble now. You've still got the Black Hole on Cuckoo. RSG, do they not realize there's no buyback?
now, but the smoke is out. One last move here in T1. This could be the end, Mike.
It certainly could be. You've got 30 seconds without this TA. They've caught Cuckoo already. That's a massive one. He needs the Black Hole. He needs to be in the next team fight, but Cuckoo might be gone. And he will be. Still Black Hole. Rather, buyback is available with the Black Hole. They are going to commit it. Gabby up in 10. They can't fight without the TA, but they're losing their tier 4 towers. RSG, they might be able to pull off a massive upset here against T1, who were just at the Stockholm Major. MKS, he's onto the Ancient. Carl's gonna make the jump in, trying to burst him down. Sunder's up, but they can't get through him yet. The TB's still fine. Do they want to just focus the Ancient? It does seem like they do. T1, they're the ones who need to jump in. Cuckoo, that's a massive Black Hole. He's got 3 of them, but MKS, he's gonna get the Sunder up in time. Gabby, he's gonna drop again. This game's looking very over. The Ancient, it's under siege, and there's no way to defend it. T1, they've dropped the game against RSG. They've lost the series. They've lost the series against RSG. Who would have believed that, Jonathan?
You know, if you asked me at the end of Div 2 Tour 2, I would say, yeah, you know, RSG was going to give a good fight up against the top two teams of SEA. After BTS Pro Series, I think my faith in them got kind of shaken up.